listening for the signature Big Red Siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Up next, it's our main event between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals. Leading the Jaguars sideline, head coach Liam Cohen. These guys are lowly 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. On the Cardinals sideline, that's head coach Jonathan Gannon. These guys took it to overtime last week, but had to settle for that tie. Numbers on the ground from last week here.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw is there, trying to drive. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Connor here from the gun. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Jaguars' 44-yard line.
It's Connor again. They'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Formation for the Cardinals.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former number 1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards. He threw 4 last week. Or a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week, it really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Lawrence now off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
He's driving some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Coverage by Max Milton.
Lawrence here, design keeper. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the gun, it's Murray. There's a man, that's Greg Dortch. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
First and 10, Murray. Now he takes it, pushing it up past the 30. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 33. That's another Cardinals first down.
First down carry for Connor. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Incomplete. The coverage by Caleb Ramsaw.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Wrapped up that time by Jordan Birch. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And after one plus drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Typically, you call play action this early in a game, and you're not expecting sack. Right? Play action protections actually are some of the best, most sound protections in an NFL offensive playbook. Give some credit to the defense to break that play action pass down and put the first sack on the stat sheet.
Now Kyler. Run him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very likely 3rd down pickup.
Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. First and 10 from the 43. Throwing here, Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there. It's stopped on his own side at the 49.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Pressure coming. It's Murray. It's caught by Harrison. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
And the Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort.
Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. He has room past the 25. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A gain of 43 yards. That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that...
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals can tie it for the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a James Conner touchdown! On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Let's start to the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Hits his tight end on the... And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Jacksonville.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He finds Brown right side. Finds a little room there. To about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 40.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 6 defensive backs out there. Cardinals going down here, 3rd down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. Back to the air, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Pretty even match in this 1st half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And on that last drive, Brock, threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Connor gets it here to begin the drive. Tackle made right around the 26. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Murray keeps it. And he gives himself up after a short gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Murray with the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the
New set of downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Ready to throw here on 3rd. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A 28-yard pickup there. They're going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make that play.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Murray looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Connor on the inside give. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself in the rhythm. Don't want to see that punter anytime soon. You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And he's getting close, and they take him down. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. They bring Thomas in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, they're on it, and he's dropped it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless. 3rd time. Now he's got to pick himself off the turf. And that locker room is going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect the quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Logan Cook on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Handoff goes to Connor, running left. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. With a 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Right back to Connor. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Murray here on 1st down. As his man, it's Dortch. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Murray keeps it. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
A gain of 6. And the down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Harrison secures this left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability.
He can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Third and long for him here. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way. Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Returnable from near the end zone. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Bayshul and Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5. Third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Lawrence here running the sneak. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Etienne on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now it's Lawrence. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Going just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
That's good for the Jaguars.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He's going to keep it this time. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a first down.
A gain of 6.
All set to go now from the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down throw. Lawrence has a man. It's Brown. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays.
Lawrence's
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
4 yards on the pickup.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
And the Jaguars.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Clock's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's second and 13. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third and 12.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get 6 points for themselves. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Dortch now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back to throw, Murray. Here's a screen, it's Connor. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense is set, this is second and 2.
On the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Connor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up third and 1.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he's gonna be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for the Cardinals. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Kyler to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw, third and long. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And this is going to be fourth down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. The Cardinals out for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
First and
The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution for the series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Lawrence looking to throw. Caught by Washington, left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
A gain of 14. And the Jaguar first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to have about 2. It's second down now.
He was brought down by Michael Walker. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Cardinals' 36-yard line.
They go right back to Etienne. Free inside the 30. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
Here's the first carry for LeQuint Allen. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. They'll run. Etienne. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead to 7. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars grow their lead to 8.
21. Cardinals 13.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Dortch now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. First call here coming from the shotgun. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Wilson on a slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Jaguar. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. First down from the 42. Murray setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Murray keeps it. And he gives himself up after a short gain. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
There's Connor off the pistol give. It's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
James Conner.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
John the tackle. yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Kyler with a chance to run it here. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Jags loading up the secondary on this 3rd down. They've got 6 DBs out there. To the air on 3rd and long. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Lawrence now off the play action. Complete right side to Washington. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Jaguars.
They send him over right. Lawrence with it on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
Back to the air, Lawrence. He's got Thomas on a slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
To number 7, Brian Thomas Jr. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Receiver in motion, going left. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
15 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Here's ETN on the give. We got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
It's ETN, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars, 1st down. A gain of 7. And
Lawrence throwing here. Completes it now. Oh, he lost the football. And the Cardinals pick it up. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble. Look, you know I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all that people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense.
The Cardinals offense making its way out. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
1st down carry for Connor. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
On the stop. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. It's Connor again. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Here he goes, third and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. On play action now, Lawrence. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage.
Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Cardinals grab it! And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Connor gets it here to begin the drive. And looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
The Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been throwing for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
Incomplete. Devin Lloyd on the coverage defensively.
Now Murray dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals 8 points behind. Jags expecting pass, going dime on this third down. Back to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that's going to make it just about worst case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is fourth and long.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Trying it right side with ETN. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Counter give to ETN. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. ETN again. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This a 48-yard look for him.
A 48-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Dortch now to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Murray to throw. Here's a screen. It's Connor. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
At the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. With 45 seconds showing on that clock, it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
3rd and 2.
To throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 4th and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got McBride complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cardinals...
He spikes it here. 18 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Murray looking to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Savage on the coverage.
Here he is to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Into the hands of Harrison. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Glendale.